The following episode contains potentially disturbing images and scenes of both depression and suicide.
As people who have witnessed and experienced the effects of this mental illness firsthand, we wanted to say you're not alone. There are always people around you who love you and support you, even if it doesn't seem like it. However, if you feel trapped and you can't find any other way out, please contact someone that you trust, or you can also contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, whose number and website we've listed in the description below.
Every life has meaning, and we want each and every one of you to have the chance to find yours. We love you, and thank every single one of you who has been or will be that support for someone in their time of need.
It's finally Sunday.
It's already Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
I mean, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, but it's Sunday.
Saturday. All right.
Lane, get on with the episode. We need to get that
Saturday.
You ready, Jason?
Hold on.
Okay. Let us know when you're ready.
What?
I'm just curious about how noisy that was.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
KKK.
Okay.
Racist. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't even know. know.
Okay, just go.
I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Fuck, I forgot to buy condoms. Oh, I know Dad has some.
I thought that.
Fuck the porn. I had all day.
I thought that it said where it said help very much. I thought for some reason that said Nutella. I don't know why.
You thought I was bad. Yuri is clearly an introvert and doesn't have an intimate person and also
And intimate.
intimate. Yeah, hang on. Don't clear it.
You're trying to understand it.
Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. Intimate and introvert aren't typically synonyms.
When you get underneath an introvert's outer layer, though.
True, absolutely.
It's like
He's
she's like
using-
an onion.
I don't know. It's just the way that sentence is framed just kind of throws me off. Anyway. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Ooh.
Just the two of us.
Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally.
Oh wow.
She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other at all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? And you shouldn't have been a dick. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach her house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run downstairs and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Now, the artist better not be a lazy piece of shit, and she better be out of her uniform. You know, like regular clothes, pajamas. I don't care. Sayori? Okay.
Hi, boobay.
She's depressed, damn it! Why does she have a cow and a chicken?
Cow and chicken.
I sit down in her room instead of in the kitchen because that'd be weird.
Cow.
Sayori forces a smile,
Chicken.
but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. That fucking cow is still next to her bed. She added a chicken to the top of it. And I also recognize the same stuffed animals on the wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I'd end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Yeah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping out Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Boobay.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
She gets me now. She really gets me now.
Sayori. I get to second base with Sayori. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Boobay. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Boobay? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Why is
Did
everyone
you know
so
that?
fucking depressed in this goddamn game?
They're high schoolers, it happens.
Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I mean, I'm not, but Boobay is in shock.
Says the guy who was speechless just now.
I can't even figure out how to respond. Is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I betrayed you as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there was only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Bube. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why
she
I
knows what
wanted
Gwen
so
feels.
badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Bube. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
God, I feel like Tyler now not saying anything at all.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the fight club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab her shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Bube.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you've convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Bube.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do
It's
this.
not your fault.
Bube.
It's not your fault. Sayori barely manages to speak between sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
That showed up really good on the camera.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Bube. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow,
Yeah.
so it's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I had other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. at the very least, do you want to come over and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, she shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know that it would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too.
Over easy.
I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. One of my porn magazines is hanging out of my fucking bedroom window. Yuri!
Ah! Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
Well, you could have just texted me.
Or just climb up the window.
If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be more common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you as I look at 10 boxes. 10 huge fucking boxes on the side of the road.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure that would be fine.
That's kind of a cool looking room.
Why don't you have it?
Closet's a little small. I do like the bookshelves, and his bed is made way too nice. I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Please don't find the porn.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so
that's very considerate.
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 No. I would be really embarrassed if my room were a mess when you were here, Sayori.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I forgot I put porn there just a second ago.
He totally
I'm
has
sorry.
porn in there. He totally has porn in there.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine! It's fine! I let go of her wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if she's making sure of keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Like clouds.
Atmospheric enhancements?
Is that they're talking about the blue pill, aren't they?
No, I think they're talking about her white peaks right there.
You know. Mood lighting,
Aromatherapy.
Athro.
I don't know where I got the H from. TH. Moonlight aromatherapy.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course.
It just barely occurs to me that Yuri might be a little insane.
I want to help our guests. I want to take our guests to a faraway place.
A whole new world.
Although many will stop by just out of curiosity.
Fantastic point of view.
And for cupcakes, I guess.
Yeah, that's obvious.
I'm determined to prove an experience. Oh, God. That I will leave them.
He's waking up from our little monologue.
I was.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intensus.
You're going to open up one of her bags. There's going to be like handcuffs and a whip in there. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
But whips and chains excite me. Na na na, come on.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. I'm gonna have to listen to that on my way home now. Thank you for that. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. No need. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. Oh, God. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Jesus.
Oh, yeah? Like what were you going to use in public?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candies and
Candles.
candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. It's a Tenga egg. It's a Tenga.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's this one thing, though?
Oh, this? This is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Well, I put on deodorant every morning. That's about it.
Gross, you don't put cologne on? You fucking fruity freaking
Hey,
nasty smelly
Boobay's a freak,
motherfucker.
okay? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him.
Is that so? Fucking smelly fuck. That is one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You could even feel it permeate through your body.
There you go.
Relaxation.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole in the top.
It's knockout
Wow.
gas.
That smells
Should
wonderful.
Knockout gas.
He's all mine. Boobay is all mine.
That smells wonderful.
What kind of mood is that one?
It's like the Joker's fucking flower he has.
Meanwhile, it's like, what kind of mood is this one for?
This is jasmine scented oil. They have a rice scented oil.
Jasmine is a plant, Jason.
It's also a rice, jasmine rice.
It's also a Disney princess. Let's move on.
Oh, it's also my cousin's name.
Oh, it's also some of my best friends' names.
No, it's my cousin's name.
I never met your cousin Jasmine. I just knew my friend from college.
My uncle, my David. My
It's a
cousin
smell of little sweet and flowery.
David. Right?
Calm down.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions to help you feel the flow through your body.
She wants to get it on.
You feel your heart pounding more heavily.
Yeah, let's get it
Do you think that would be
on.
perfect for sharing our poems? Yeah, everyone's gonna have a fucking boner at that place, dude. Just bing.
And as I came onto her property, it does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your... I thought that said opium.
I'll trust your opium. And Jasmine.
I'll trust your opium and jasmine mixture. She smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, I couldn't find handcuffs.
Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? We won't be using the paper for folding origami. It'd be like to write to do is writing a different word on each paper. We need about
I'm dead
100
right
of
now.
them.
I'm just...
I'm alive if she says flounder.
Oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Frowning or frolicking?
Well, I'm going to be cutting pieces of the ribbons to hang from the doorway in the classroom. Then you can fasten the paper onto the ribbon and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Beautiful. it would also catch the eye of people passing
Catch
the
the
room.
eye of those people passing by.
It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Oh my gosh, she's fucking crazy.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I don't get a little. I suppose I do get a little
Yeah,
intense.
you remember how you change words and it completely changes the sentence? Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or does she seem more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Giggity. Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a Barker, Boobay. Sorry, I was yawning.
Here's a Barker Mube.
Bob Barker. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish. I finish cutting out the whatever.
Oh, all right. It's like,
Just go.
no,
just go.
Just go.
Hmm?
Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work.
Uh-oh.
I carefully draw a different character on each of the paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting.
Yeah, Jason.
I have terrible handwriting. He actually has fantastic handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. I notice it's just above 6 inches. I'm in luck. And then she reaches into her bag once more. Thank you. And pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. Sorry. It's just like, it's even more beautiful going into my chest. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves, etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife.
This is a pocket knife.
This is a pocket knife. That looks really super duper fancy.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're going to think this is weird. It's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge.
Does she collect knives or something?
To each her own, you know?
If you promise, you won't be weirded out.
Don't be another depression thing. Don't be another depression thing. Yeah, I promise.
All right. The thing is,
Hey,
I'm
so's
kind
my
of
girl.
into knives. Oh, well,
I actually
see,
just bought
fuck.
my girl a knife the other day from the mall.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. Oh, God. I don't know what it is.
Hey, the blade that they just described actually sounds kind of cool. I'd like to see it.
The combinations of craftsmanship and feeling of danger.
She
maybe.
has kinks.
What am I saying?
You
Please
have
don't
kinks.
think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just funny how It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's well, interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense.
Please don't kill me.
Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
Is it? Isn't it?
Sure.
It is. I read
Yuri
that backwards.
It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
You would like to hold it? Would you like?
You would like to hold this.
One is a question, one is a statement.
You would like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Do you mind holding this? Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me.
Safety,
I take
Yeah.
it and turn it around into my hands.
not safety.
It feels heavy and extremely solid. It's not hollow at all. Where do you even get a knife like this? It was $20 at the mall.
Crocodile Dundee sold it to me.
Curious of its sharpness. Oh.
Lane, you're an idiot.
I've owned a few knives in my time.
Don't do that.
I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
You idiot.
No.
He's gonna pop, okay? And she's gonna suck on it to make it feel better.
Ow. Boobay.
Boo-bay.
Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp
I barely touched it.
at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you.
No,
This knife
you
is
are
extremely
fine.
sharp.
You're innocent.
Common sense says not to run your finger on the blade of a knife.
This knife is extremely sharp. I can't. It could cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small.
Oh no, you're bleeding. You're gonna die. Are you okay? Stop dying. What are you doing? A small drop of blood trickles. She's gonna do the anime sucky thingy. She takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Yeah, that's a thing in anime. Like you've seen it.
Yes, I
You
have.
know what I'm talking
yes,
about.
Yes, I do.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. Ooh. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, she puts my finger in her mouth and licks it. I feel her tongue crawl. Oh!
And then
Around my
Monica
finger-
calls.
And then Monica calls. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh,
You're
Please
killing
forgive
my
me.
boner right now, Jason.
I wasn't thinking.
Oh, she's like, "Sure, run!" She lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Oh, it's not. We'll change that here in a bit.
How could I do something like that?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
just
I'm sorry.
wait until we do some other shit. Sure. It was a little
What
weird.
the fuck was that?
And it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri.
It'd be really fucked up
Uh,
if Sayori was watching you through the window.
oh, yeah, don't.
Lane already feels bad.
I just went to 6 o'clock again. Yuri, What?
9 o'clock.
Why are you fucking laughing all the time, Jason?
9 o'clock.
Just. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this and for the rest of the afternoon? All right. You know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I shove my finger into her mouth. Wait.
Read it.
Wait!
Read it.
I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger. That's not foreplay. That's not how foreplay works, buddy.
Bube! Did you just really do that?
I'm just trying to imagine you doing that to Jason.
I don't need that image.
I don't either.
Now we're even.
Just read it.
Yuri looks at me like I just did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Kiss, kiss, kiss! If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil. That's what jasmine oil does. In the air. The air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Bube.
Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? That bitch! I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
In the bathroom like most normal people. I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
So is your tongue. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. She, of course, takes the knife back. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing at all.
Not like air.
Jason's correcting you.
Yeah.
Did it say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it said air.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
It was the same message. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. It really looked like nothing at all to me, so I don't know. I'm sorry. As we finish, it looked like it said attacking. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. And unfortunately, it's the only decoration we've done, and it's already 9 o'clock at night. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. You're really Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What did you have in mind?
I had to create a banner. David Banner. That's why I asked
Bruce
you to
Banner?
buy... Yes. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables.
Tablets.
Oh,
Wasn't
okay,
his
sorry.
original name David?
I don't know.
The Hulk? Was
I
it?
don't know.
No. It's artist.
Oh.
I'm talking about an
Right,
artist.
right. Okay, but I think it was like
Okay,
in
we're getting
in
off
the
track here.
In the
Let's get back
TV
in.
series, was it David?
No,
I
it
don't
was
think
always
so.
Bruce.
No, there was somewhere where it changed.
No.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Oh man, those things sucked in elementary school. You
Yeah.
remember those?
Yep.
I hated those.
Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each. What?
Yeah,
Why?
You drop them into a cup of water, and they're different. It's not like
Oh,
what we.
you're
It's
talking
not like
about
what we
those
had in
ones.
elementary schools. It's like
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They have the good shit. We don't.
Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. Do I even own 6 cups? 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Then he pulls up 2 girls, 1 cup.
3 times. Oh no, it has to be 6 times because you need 6 cups. Okay.
Thank you very much. Don't look that up, kids. Please don't look that up.
If you do, film it.
Just don't,
Film you watching it.
just don't tell your parents you saw it from here.
And if your dad
Oh.
catches you, he'll probably have seen it already, so it's okay.
And just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup up too much, it will be too diluted.
Thanks for the extra shit that we don't need. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than a full-size glass. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back to my room. Yuri... Oh,
Yes?
damn it.
She went through the drawer.
Is he right? Quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm.
Huh?
What?
What?
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's just mix the paint. This is really weird.
Yeah. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple. That way
Can we rewind?
Sorry,
That's
okay.
Where the fuck should... No, you're fine.
Oh,
Just her.
I have to take the paint a
Gradient.
gradient across the banner. What? I like to paint. Okay. Starting with the colors that for the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write the inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it would be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri, I thought it said sniffs, smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots on different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide for what we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. That was necessary. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if it feels too childish.
You know what else is kind of childish? Doctor. Should we play that right now? No, I didn't mean that at all. It's just kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
I'm glad Jason has picked up Sayori.
That's what I was just thinking.
I just dropped my tone drop. Okay,
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all that it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experiences with someone can make me feel happy. Oh, is that what you felt when you showed me that fucking Charlotte anime? Were you happy when you did that?
I felt better.
I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you understood.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia!
Kai.
Kai.
Sorry! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. I'm just You just startled me. That's all. What happened? I completely missed.
We bumped heads, literally.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Should I have asked you to get anything from me? I know anything wasn't on there. I just barely realized that.
Sure, that's one of the problems. It's not your fault.
It is my fault. Why do you love me? Poobay, why don't you love me? Poobay.
You're fassy.
Poobay.
There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
But she has a turtleneck on.
That's a problem. Looks
Is
like
there
it's kind of an
something in my
expensive
face?
turtle.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you.
Paint.
Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. No, it's fine. Just lick it off. It's edible. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Different angle! Here. Hang on. We're getting in on this. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Dane, this is for you.
Yeah, Dane, that's for you. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait. Oh, God. That was so creepy. Just for a little longer. Oh, God. And then Mar budges it.
My mom, dude, if my mom gets to this point, I'm going to be so proud of her. I couldn't even show her our Christmas episode.
It feels real nice.
Damn straight it does.
Really nice.
I keep my hands still against Yuri's neck. She
God.
looks into my eyes.
I can't even.
It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped in her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? I've never had an erection before. Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me all this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. If Monica calls, I'm going to throw something. Slowly pulls away. What the fuck?
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today.
Pull her back in. Pull her back in.
I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. You pussy! The moment is over as soon as it began. Fucking.
Now Lane's gonna pout.
Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, so she's unable to focus. I mean, come on.
You're getting cockblocked by
I'm getting cock-blocked by nothing right
by
now.
a game. And it's pissing you off.
It is! Dumb. It's all dumb. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. Excuse me. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the barrier as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. Sure.
I think I came out better than expected.
Wow, that was on beat.
I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to take care of this situation right now, or add the lettering?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true. But won't that take a while?
Well, Perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then you have to bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful.
You having fun there, Tyler?
This
In
is
that case-
very entertaining.
Is
Watching you.
Watching me or him? Like,
You.
Am I entertaining?
You just want so much to get some. And you will never
I just
get
want to fuck Yuri, all right?
I just want to be happy.
In that case,
Oh, that was the line on the screen. I thought you were saying something. I was like, what smart-ass thing are you going to say now, Jason?
I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
He's such a frowning flounder. Phew!
You said like like you're glad it's over. What was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself at a little bit?
I got an erection. Nothing happened with the erection. Let's just say I'm a little salty right now.
I've been blue balled, all right.
It's not that. It's not that.
It's nothing like blue
I'm
bug.
just so glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am. I was a little concerned about time.
Yeah.
I need to start making dinner soon.
Yeah. So you don't have any time left to take care of shit. I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. I'm sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's the important thing.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed. I shouldn't be
Oh,
disappointed.
no. You shouldn't be disappointed at all. No, you're fine. Gathering all of her things, Yuri looks a little downcast. And I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it could happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I was glad to help. Really glad. Really. Just let me know if I could, be help again. If you need me to bring anything else tomorrow, let me know. I'm there for you. Let me know.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets and spins.
Well then.
I just imagine like just going in a circle, just like twitching her fingers.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. Sorry. Wait! About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. Wherever you want. You can come over. Or we can just go out somewhere. Outdoor sex is cool. I mean, outdoor hanging out is cool too. I forgot you don't like going out much. So indoor whatever is cool.
Sorry, I heard that.
As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Boobay.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
Very close.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Fucking god damn! I don't even get the...
Sayori.
Fuck. Fuck!
Hi, Boobay.
Oh God!
Sayori! Hi! Just now! That wasn't a thing! We weren't...
It's okay, Boobay. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm really on my way to leave.
Aw, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll be all together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beans.
I thought that say soybeans.
Soybeans.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Thank God.
Clearly embarrassed, she hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my
it turns out that your window
imagination.
and my window are just like right next to each other, and I saw that shit.
But my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
So you're a voyeur. What were you planning on seeing, huh? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down her face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Boobay? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Don't say that.
It's true, Boobay. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right.
It's Fifi.
I should just...
Fifi. She was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Boobay. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori...
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Boobay, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down her arm and squeeze her hand with my own. Do you remember how I always said that I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
Next time.
Nope.
No!
No.
No!
No.
No! I love you. Say it. Say it! Say it!
Are you sure?
Yes!
Even if it ruins Yuri.
I don't care!
No.
Yes!
No.
I love you, Sayori. Fuck.
Here, Jake.
What'd you click? Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, we should make two.
Make two?
Yeah, save over one of them, or just make a new one. I don't care. Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
I love you.
Eh?
those are my true feelings. With as much of an annoying bitch as you are, I love you. So there's no way that you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the Fight Club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helps me realize... Okay, go back. Go back.
You can't?
Go back! Load!
You
Load.
can't?
No.
You can't go through with this?
You picked this path.
Look, okay, look. What I just did isn't smart to do with someone who's depressed. Go back.
You sure?
Go back.
You
Round
sure?
two. I mean, it's dick way. We're dicks either way. So, look. We obviously are into Yuri. Obviously.
'Kay.
We've been working this whole game towards that. If we change it on a dime right now, and then we're going to be breaking Yuri's heart, and then our character's going to be even more conflict because of that, and it's not fair to Sayori because she's fucking depressed, and that's not what you do to someone when they're depressed. So just fucking choose the other one. You'll always be my dearest friend. No! We need Moses for things to be as they've always been. That's such a dumb thing to say. Fifi told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. Wow! Wow! That was shitty! Both of those are stupid and shitty!
I love how you're into this.
I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were.
I see. Would you like to go back a second time?
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Oh, for the festival tomorrow.
Sayori.
It's okay.
I love how we made him the protagonist.
This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Bube. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Her smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm shocked. I don't even know how to act.
React.
She looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and turning off. Running off, whatever. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. I could explain to you why you're feeling so horrible about this. You fucked up. Either option we chose was the wrong fucking option. You handled that incorrectly. Go on. There's nothing more that I could have done. Yeah. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her.
I can comfort her.
That's what he said.
He said can't.
He said can.
Can't.
I didn't say Kent. I didn't say Clark Kent anywhere in there.
We just go on about breaking Sayori's heart, you dick.
I keep wondering if I should be doing something more. Yes, or something different. Yes! I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until they are back the way they were. That's not a thing, buddy. Sorry. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. You're doing a great fucking job!
Okay, what would you have said differently then?
You need to be more forward with her. He's trying... there's no going back. Going back to the way it was is ignoring the problems that she has. That's... He's not treating her right. He's not helping her illness at all. He's just trying to put her to the wayside, essentially. And that's not right. That's not good. He's only killing her more.
What would you have said?
What I have said?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I'm usually better in the moment. But that...
Does it feel like you got a knife stuck in your chest, Lane? Your heart ripping apart?
This episode is a little personal for me because no, like seriously, I've had a lot of friends that have had depression. Even recently, I've had a lot of friends that I've been trying to help out with depression, and so this has kind of been hitting me close because it's kind of like, sure, a lot of the things were accurate, a lot of the things weren't. I can tell that whoever wrote this game like
went through some shit.
It was either to them or someone that they know, but that last situation, I completely disagree with. That was shit either way. And you know what? Sometimes that is life. Sometimes you can't do the right thing. Sometimes you can't find the right answer. And yes, I get that it's a game, and so you have to choose between some options. But
I can agree with him wanting to go back to being friends.
But that's not realistic.
Yeah, you can you can treat it as friendship, but
yes.
There's no going back.
Right, and that's what it felt like in that conversation.
Yeah.
They're saying like it's going to go back to the way things were.
We can
That's
just
ignoring.
We can proceed as friends.
Yes, you want to keep moving forward. Don't keep trying to go back. That's what I was disagreeing with.
But it's also a high school kid.
Yeah. Would this be a good place to end it?
No, it would not.
Day of the festival. Of all days! I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Okay, that's when you go to her house. You need to actually physically go get her. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. God, no, that was exactly what you needed. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over with so I can spend time... Excuse me. Burp! So I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Fifi, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Booby! Son of a bitch. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Fifi is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Fifi would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori's with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what she told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Bube. I mean, especially after what your exchange with her yesterday. What? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
So
is
she
it
called,
me
she
or is
called
there
Monica.
no?
Yeah, there's no music right now.
Okay.
So she fucking texted Monica.
Or called her or something.
We abandoned her, and so she went to Monica. Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? Or was Fifi just fucking stalking us?
I doubt it.
Yeah, me too. About how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her. Quit saying that, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to go check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages.
You're going to need to scroll.
Yeah, I feel like something's about to happen. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before.
What?
Scroll down.
You can just use the scroll wheel. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Ah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Bube! What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself!
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least wait for her, to help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. What I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It's more like something that a boyfriend would do. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
What the fuck? What?
What does the small print say?
File gamescript ch5.rpy.
Line 307. I had a feeling this is where it was going to
Yep. Go on. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. This has to have been what have pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Fuck the literature club. Fuck the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Wow. Well. What the fuck? No, don't be cheery as fuck, you stupid game. No.
And we can't start a new game, you notice that?
Yeah.
No, you can. It's highlighted.
Next time.
No.
Okay, not next
Oh,
time.
no. No. Hold on.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. She's my neighbor and a good friend since we were children.
What?
I don't want to see it. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. Just click. just click. We used to walk to school together, and more frequently I would get tired of waiting up for her. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away and let her catch up to me.
So, what?
That's creepy as fuck.
That is creepy as fuck. Guys.
Click. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. It's as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Boobay. Monica?
Huh? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I was confused. I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Ah.
Wait. Huh?
Yeah, it has.
I'm so lost.
Monica smiles sweetly. We
I'm
do
lost.
know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So just having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there are any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics in the major clubs. Wait, so we're going back in time.
I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with the Matrix, so let's just keep going. There's something wrong with the Matrix. We need to figure it out.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how prepared for events. I'd much rather take some personal enjoy. What? Oh, I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make some special out of it. So we're playing this again. So
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
okay, I actually started a new one. The Fight Club?
Fight? That sounds kind of dull.
Oh no, it's not.
How many members do you have so far?
Ha 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 ha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. So, whoa, hold on. So, did she never exist in this
I don't know.
parallel, in this universe or something?
It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds boring.
Wait, what if we had to
I don't know.
do we have to reset somehow we go back in past, or do we reset the timeline somehow?
Next time.
You dick! You dick. You dick.
Just go save.
Whoa.
I'm so lost.
Where did all of our saves go?
They're gone.
What?
You can't undo your decision.
Okay. Next time on The Enthusiasts.
Hey guys, if you liked the video, click on the dancing horse to show that you liked it.
And if you want to watch more videos like this, go ahead and click on my dancing raccoon.
If you want to subscribe, click on the dead chicken before this cannon blows me off.
Oh, too bad, you already did.